Hey guys, just a quick message before the video. I'd like to thank 33Ts for sponsoring us here at Omega Detailing with our Omega Detailing range of shirts. Now, I wear this one when filming and I wear this one when detailing, and when I'm out and about sometimes I'm collecting supplies. It's good advertisement. So for your business or for any personal, they have a lot of great personal designs. Links in description. Check out 33Ts. They're selling their stuff on eBay. They're selling their stuff locally. Give them a like and go check out their range. What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. On today's episode, we have a 2009 model Ford G6E Turbo that goes from 0 to 100 in less than 4 seconds. Now, a G6E Turbo, of course, is basically a Ford Falcon gear with a straight 6 turbo. Now, this one's been modded, so it's very, very fast. Now, this one's been due for a detail for quite some time, so I decided to get it in the workshop over the weekend, a couple of weeks back, and we decided to detail it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Now, before I start this video, guys, I'm well aware that it is quite a long one, but there's a lot of satisfying and aesthetically pleasing stuff to watch, as well as a lot to learn about car detailing in here. So it is well worth a watch. Don't go out of your way for it. Put it on in the background if you want, but you can learn a lot, and the soundtrack's pretty good too, so enjoy. Now, as you can see, unfortunately the paint isn't in the greatest condition and the car is quite dirty, so I do have a lot to work with here. Now, as nice as this car is, it is a family car and a work car, so it has gotten quite dirty and it has never been maintained. Vacuuming and cleaning the carpets in the back and in the boot was the most satisfying part of the job. It's also great to watch, so I guarantee you'll enjoy watching that one. Now, the first stage of the cleaning process is the rinse stage. I'm using a Karcher K2 pressure washer with the Vario Lance. This will do a great job at removing any loose dirt in preparation for our contactless and contact wash stages. Although I haven't shown it, it's quite important to get the pressure washer into the gaps of the boot to clean out the boot gutters. This will remove any leaves, twigs or heavy dirt. Now, admittedly, a whole lot of dirt wasn't taken off during the rinse phase with the Karcher. Most of the dirt actually came off during the contact wash phase because it was caked on there so bad. I only really got a little bit of bird poo and bugs off the car with the Karcher. One of the worst things about missing your wheel wells on a car is when you've completed the wash, there's a whole heap of dirt in the wheel arch. So don't ever forget to wash your wheel wells. Never ever forget to wash the wheel wells in your car, even if they are carpeted. The more you wash your wheel wells, the easier they'll be to wash in the future. Now it's time to clean the wheels and tyres. For the wheels, I'll be using Bowden's Wheelie Clean. Just spray that one on there and let it sit for a minute. My choice to clean tyres is Bowden's Orange Agent, as it gets rid of road grime very easily. It's always important to clean your wheel nuts using a detailer's brush. A small detailer's brush like this will work wonders. After about 30 seconds of letting the orange agent sit on there, just scrub it off with a nice wheel face brush. Remember, when cleaning your wheels, always make sure to clean from top to bottom. That way all the brake dust will sink to the bottom and you won't be putting the brake dust from the bottom back up to the top. I'm using a speed brush or a barrel brush to do this. Alternatively, you can use a wheel woolly. Once we've cleaned the inside barrel of our wheels, we'll use our wheel face brush to clean off all the spokes and the face of the wheel. I'm just going to provide some additional protection with Meguiar's ceramic wax. I'll just spray it on and then spray it off. It's an SiO2 based wax that will provide additional protection and make it easier to clean in the future. Now, my apologies for this shot. I didn't actually know it was blurry up until I was in post editing. Unfortunately, the viewfinder was really small and everything looked to be in focus when I filmed. Now for this foam wash, I was actually using Auto Glim Polar Blast, laced with some Bowden's own orange agent for extra degreasing and dirt removal. If you've watched my videos before, then you know what time it is. Watching myself pressure wash off this foam is one of the most satisfying parts of this entire video experience. Now for the contact wash phase, I decided to use Bowden's Wax Wash. It is the best smelling product I've ever worked with. It smells just like banana, and I really wanted to drink it. Now it's always important to brush down the car during the contact wash phase. Brush down your badges, in between panels, light fittings, anywhere that a traditional wash mitt can't reach. Washing your wiper blades is incredibly important, so don't ever forget to wash them. Washing them keeps them lasting longer, stops them from streaking, and saves you a lot of money. Now, as this car has absolutely no level of paint protection on it, I decided to give it some basic protection using Meguiar's ceramic wax. It will make an absolutely massive difference. My dog Winston decided to make a cameo appearance. Hey Winnie! Now, as the paint still didn't have really any water sheeting or beading properties, I decided to use Meguiar's Quick Wax because I know that this is really great for that. Just to add a second layer of protection and a really nice sheen and gloss to the paint. Now, as you can see, with minimal effort, there's some crazy amounts of water beading and sheeting on the paint of this car. Now, I've turned my attention to the engine bay of this car. We'll be degreasing it and cleaning it with Bowden's orange agent, and whilst the engine's still wet, I'll be applying some Auto Glim vinyl and rubber care to dry on there to give it a nice, natural, glossy sheen. Now make sure to brush everywhere that you've sprayed with your detailing brush. This will agitate all the dirt and grease and will make everything so much easier to clean. Once this vinyl and rubber care dries, this engine will look amazing. Now, I didn't quite get all the dirt out of the boot gutter with the pressure washer, so I've decided to spray it with some orange agent, clean it out with my wash mitt, and then dry it with an old microfiber towel. Now, the boot was a mess, but it was absolutely satisfying to clean, and as I was vacuuming this one up, I just knew that this would make some great footage. Now, as there was still a lot of clearly embedded dirt in the boot liner, I decided to bust out the drill brush to make it easier to vacuum up the rest. Now, I'm not the kind of person to do half a job, so I decided to take the boot liner out, remove the spare, vacuum and clean underneath. If you hadn't guessed by now, my absolute favourite product to use is Bowden's Orange Agent Multi-Purpose Cleaner. It can be used to clean anything. While they're out, let's give the spare tyre and the spare tyre tools a bit of a clean. I'm going to spray them down with some orange agent to penetrate the heavy dirt, and then we'll spray them down with the pressure washer to clean it all off. Now I decided to clean the spare thoroughly because, as I said before, I'm not one to do half a job. Now, whenever I clean up somebody's car, whether it's rubbish or personal belongings, I'll always store them in bags and I'll put those in the boot and let the customer decide what they want to do with it. Now, as you can tell, this floor is a mess. My vacuum cleaner got a very, very good workout here. The little gaps in the seat lining get a lot of dirt in those, so don't ever forget to vacuum those out. It will make a world of difference. Now, to clean the carpets, I'm using a mixture of Glitz carpet cleaner and Bowden's Orange Agent. Once again, Bowden's Orange Agent. And I'm spraying this out through a garden sprayer that I bought from Bunnings. Now, to extract all the dirt and carpet cleaning foam out of the carpet, I'm using a Bissell Spot Clean Professional. This is a great basic unit that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg and will get you some great results. Now, this is what it looked like before I started, and this is after I finished cleaning the carpets.
Now the only thing that I'm actually using to squirt out of the extractor is just some hot water. The way I can tell that the carpet's clean is that when I'm extracting, I can't see any foam or dirt come up through the extractor window. I make several passes that you don't actually see on video to achieve the results that I achieve. Apologies for the poor camera work. I was unfortunately working behind the tripod as I didn't have enough room to mount the camera properly. Unfortunately, there were some stains in the driver's footwell that I actually couldn't remove. I went over them and made a couple more passes with the drill brush that you didn't see on camera, but even then I just couldn't get rid of them. Now onto the leather seats. I'll be cleaning the inbuilt grime and dirt and oils and everything that's embedded itself into the leather with Auto Gleam Interior shampoo to start with. Once I've used the interior shampoo, I'll be restoring and conditioning the leather with 303 Leather 3-in-1. Now this will help to obviously clean and restore the leather, but as well make it soft and supple. Now I'll be cleaning down all the doors with Bowden's Orange Agent Multi-Purpose Cleaner. Once the door's been wiped down and clean, we'll be spraying some 303 Leather 3-in-1 for the leather trims on the door. Now for one of my favourite products, 303 Aerospace. I'll be applying this to all the plastic and vinyl trims in the car, just to make them pop again. Let's not forget those door trims and door jambs. Now it's time to remove all the rubbish and personal possessions from the console of the vehicle. In order to vacuum the interior, I'll be using a detailing brush to help get into all the small areas and cracks and crevices. Now don't ever forget that when you're actually vacuuming and detailing your car, to move the gear shift and the handbrake to different positions, that way you don't miss anything. There's nothing worse than changing gears and seeing a whole heap of crud and dirt. To wash the interior, of course, I'll be using Bowden's Orange Agent as usual. This will help obviously remove all finger marks, grease, leftover dirt and grime. It does a great job. For all the shinier trims and screens in the car, I use glass cleaner. That way I don't leave any streaks behind. Now remember that spare that we took out? It's time to make it look new again using Auto Glim Instant Tire Dressing and an applicator pad. I'm also applying the same tire dressing to the tyres on the car. Using an applicator pad will give them a much more natural look. Whoops, forgot about the boot trim. Better apply some 303 Aerospace. And now it's time for the reveal.
guys, hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed detailing that G6E Turbo. It did take over 10.5 hours, but I think it was absolutely worth it. That car is as clean as it's been in the longest time. If you liked the video, smash that thumbs up button, give me a like, comment, what did you think of the video? What did you like? What didn't you like? What was your favorite part? Mine was definitely the carpet cleaning. I don't know about you guys, so I want to know. And if you like my content, please subscribe. We're getting more subscribers. This train is rolling and it will never stop. Now, as usual, guys, if you ever see somebody, give them a smile, pay them a compliment, because you never know how much better you can make their day. Keep it right, keep it tight, and I will see ya.
Hey, did you like that video? Why don't you click on the screen and watch some more?